Fiancé ghosted her job while pretending to go to work due to anxiety about getting promoted. She's since lost her job and is upset that I'm upset. She, Rose, has been at her company for the past 6 years, and she works an office job in a non-customer facing company. We have also been together for the past 5 years and put off our wedding until after graduating and after COVID. Recently, she was chosen to be promoted to a position in a different department after someone was leaving the company, and we knew about the promotion for some time. The woman who was leaving wasn't leaving until a certain date, but she was excited about the raise and getting promoted to a manager after years of wanting to be. However, as she neared closer to the date of the promotion, she began to ghost her job and ignore various warnings and calls about absences because of her anxiety surrounding it. Anxiety she never chose to voice until after she had been fired for ghosting them for weeks. She would go to work in the morning and return at the time that her normal shift would end, but after she got fired, she wanted to talk to me, and she told me that she lied about going to work for the past 2.5 weeks. When I asked her what happened, she said that her team wanted to throw her a small party to celebrate her promotion before she would leave, but the party made her anxious because she doesn't like to be celebrated, because it's embarrassing. She also said that public speaking gave her anxiety too, and after learning that she would have to say a few words in a bigger joint meeting after receiving the new promotion, she couldn't bring herself to go to work, and found other things to do during the time she was supposed to be there. She said that she'd often stay in her car on her phone or go to the gym or a friend sometimes, and over the course of those 2 weeks, she ignored calls and emails from her job on her absences until she was fired after numerous warnings. She's since said that she wants to go to therapy to work on her anxiety before looking for a new job, and she asked if I could cover the expenses. In the meantime, I told her no because first, she lied about going to work for over 2 weeks, got dressed and only wanted to talk after getting fired. I told her that I didn't appreciate her lying or entitlement to ask me to cover bills for a few months before she searches for a new job, and she said that I was being unfair because she's planning to go to therapy. While I told her that therapy is good, I said I needed a break to reconsider our relationship and engagement away from her, and she was fine with staying with a friend for a few days. However, when I called 2 days later and said I was done and wanted her to remove whatever belongings she didn't take with her, she and her friend began posting that I hit her when we talked, which is why she's breaking it off. Aside from texting mutual friends, she's also reached out to my job and had me talk to about it from my boss when I had no clue and found out during the meeting. I'm writing this because I want to ask if anyone's been in anything similar and how to manage this. I feel I was respectful in taking 2 days to myself before inviting her to remove her things whenever worked for her, but she just keeps posting about me hitting her and making fun of her for seeking therapy. Update, as I stated last time about her response, she took to Twitter and said that I hit her after she admitted her anxiety to me, and she also wrote that she decided to break up with me after she opened up, and that I became aggressive and was against mental health. She also reached out to my job, which led to me getting called to the office, and since my last post, her friend has joined her in spreading lies too. The friend who she was staying with, Stacy, her friend, fake name, posted about how my ex-fiancé crashed with her because I was aggressive in the past, and didn't want her to accept the promotion. She also posted that I was jealous and insecure and threatening her to not accept it too. I've since reached out to a lawyer who has been helping me a ton, but I've lost some friends who decided to take her side, and she didn't even have the decency to get her stuff. She sent 2 of her friends while she waited in the car, completely refusing to see me at all, and while I didn't lose my current job, she called another job that she knew I was interviewing for some time, and I haven't heard back about my second interview since. I'm discussing how we can address that with my lawyer at the moment, but I wanted to ask how to move on from not only her, but also the friends who took her side and how it's crept into other areas too. It's just been really stressful seeing a new side of her through her lies, and it's really come as a shock in many ways. It's like she's done a 180 so fast, and it's really hard to focus on other things or gain sleep too.